अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। स्वामी भक्तवृंद की जय। और ग्लोरी श्री और ग्लोरी श्री और ग्लोरी श्री। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 अपिस्वेत
परद्या
पुंसास त्वं संभोज्य वृद्धा बालका जुगुप्सितं कर्म किंचित yourself sambhojya, deserving to dine together. Boys. Jugupsitam. Abominable. Karma. Action. Kimchit. Something. Kritavan. You must have done. Na. Not. Yat. That which. Akshamam. Unpardonable. Translation. Have you not taken care of old men and boys who deserve to dine with you? Have you left them and taken your meals alone? Have you committed some unpardonable mistake which is considered to be abominable?
So, have you not taken care of old men and boys who deserve to dine in this? So, this is Vedic culture. When there is foodstuff to be distributed, the first preference is given to the children. We remember, even now we are 78, when we were children, 4 or 5 years old, we remember, some of you have seen that Mallik's Thakurwadi. Anyone? Yeah, you have seen. So, the first feasting is for children. So sometimes I was a little obstinate. I will not sit down. No, I will take with you. Well, but that was the system. First of all, children should be sumptuously fed. Then the Brahmins, and children and old men. In the family, the children and old men, just see Maharaj Yudhishthira, how much he was anxious to take care of Dhritarashtra. Although he played the part of an enemy throughout, still it is the duty of the family member to take care of the old man. When Dhritarashtra left home after being abused by his younger brother Vidura, My dear mother, you are still attached to family life. You have no sin. You are taking food from whom you considered your enemies. You wanted to kill them from the very beginning. You set fire in their home. You banished them in the forest. You intrigued against their life. And now everything is finished. All your sons, grandsons and son-in-laws and brothers and everything. Father, uncle, I'm going to say Bhishma was his uncle. So all family, and in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, everyone was killed except these 5 brothers. Yudhishthira, me, Arjuna, Nakusa. All male members were killed. So, only the remaining descendant was Maharaj Parikshit. He was within the womb of his mother. His father died. Arjuna's son, Abhimanyu, he was 16 years old. Fortunately, his wife was pregnant. Otherwise, the Kuru dynasty was finished. So, he rebuked that still you are sitting here just for a morsel of food like dog. You have no shame, my dear brother. So he took it very seriously. Yes. Yes, my dear brother. You are saying all right. So what do you want me to do? He immediately come out. Immediately come out. And let us go to the forest. So he agreed. He went there. The Maharaj Yudhishthira used to come first of all in the morning after taking bath, after worshipping. The first duty was to go and see the old man. My dear uncle, you are all comfortable, everything is all right. I'll talk for some time, just to please him. This is the duty of family member. Take care of the children, take care of old men, take care of a lizard in the house, a serpent in the house. This is the injunction. You will find in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Grihastha, how much responsible he is. There it is said, if there is a serpent, nobody wants to take care of serpent. Everyone wants to kill. And nobody is sorry to kill a serpent. Prahlad Maharaj said that Modeta sadhurapi vrishchika sarpahatya. He said that my father was just like a serpent, a vrishchik, scorpion. So killing of a serpent or scorpion, nobody is unhappy. So, my Lord, you told me, angry, now everything is finished, my father is finished. So, that was. But still, in the Shastra says that even in your house there is a serpent, see that he is not fasting without food. This is the spiritual communism. They are now after communism, but they do not know what is communism. Everyone should be taken care of. That is communism, real communism. Nobody should starve. Nobody should have any want in the state. That is communism. So when we went to communist country, Moscow, I think everyone was in want. They could not get in foodstuff to their own choice. Whatever government rules, rubbish thing will supply, they will have that. And Actually there was no good food stuff. For us, we are staying in the National Hotel, and Shamsundar had to spend at least 2 hours for getting things. That also not very nice thing. Rice could not be obtained. One Madrasi gentleman, he supplied us some rice, nice atta, otherwise only milk and butter is available, and meat, that's all. No fruit, no vegetable, no nice rice. These things are not available. This is Kali Yuga. Things will be, supply will be reduced. Actually, the supply is made by Krishna. Nitya nityanam chaitana chaitananam eka jo bahunam vidadati kaman. That is the difference between God and ourselves. We are also person. God is also person. Nitya nityanam chaitana chaitana. He is also living entity. We are also living entity. So what is the difference between God and ourselves? The ego, that one living entity, nitya, singular number. So, bahunam vidadati kaman, he supplies the necessities of life to all these plural numbers, bahuna, nitya, nityanam, chaitana, chaitanana. Those who know Sanskrit, this nitya means singular number, person. And the nityanam, that is plural number. Both of them are persons, both of them are living entities. But why that similar number is considered to be supreme? Because he supplies full stop to all the plural. So actually Krishna has everything ready for supplying to all the living entities. Nobody is meant for starving. No, that is not. Just like in the prison house, although the prisoners, they are condemned, still government takes care of their food, of their hospitalization. Not that they should to starve. No. Similarly, although in this material world, we are all condemned. We are prisoners. We are prisoners. We cannot move. We cannot go from one planet to another. They are trying so much. Now they are dead. They do not talk now. It is not possible because we are prisoners. Condition. You have to remain in this planet. One has to remain in that planet. There is no question that out of your own will and freedom, because you have no freedom. But Narada Muni has freedom. Narada Muni is going from one planet to another, he is coming from the spiritual sky to the material sky, because he is perfect bhakta. So that is the ideal living entity. As Krishna has got full freedom, similarly, when we become perfect Krishna conscious, we also become free. This is our position. But not in the conditioned state, that we can move, cannot. Badhya, Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagwan, we are conditioned. But in the conditioned state also, if we follow the Vedic principles, we can be happy. Happy, and this human form of life especially, it is meant for that purpose, that you live happily, save time for developing Krishna consciousness, so that next life you are no more in this material world, you are transferred to the spiritual world. This is the purpose of human life, but these rascals, they do not know. They think that we are advanced in civilization because the cats and dogs, they lie on the floor and sleep. We have got 104-story building and we lie down there. This is their advancement. But they do not understand that sleeping, the enjoyment by sleeping is the same to the dog and to the man who is lying on the 104th story. And similarly, sex life to the dog and to the man or to the demigod, the pleasure is the same. There is no difference. If you drink milk on a golden pot or on iron pot, the taste is the same. You cannot change the taste of the milk or anything putting into the golden pot. But these foolish persons, they are thinking that our material pleasure will be very much enjoyable when it is put into the golden pot instead of iron pot. Mura. They are called Mura. They do not know our real business is how to get out of this material body. That is Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Devusana Darsana. This is real knowledge. One should keep in his front that my real distance of life are these four things. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. To take birth, to die, to become old, and to become diseased. This is my problem. But they do not know this. They are now busy with the petroleum problem. Yes. Yes, they created this petroleum problem, this horseless tin carriage. They are thinking very much at home. Now I have got this tin carriage. As soon as it is old, it has no value. You throw it into the street, especially in your country, nobody takes care of it. But one must have this carriage, and you must run on petrol and take labor, so hard labor, go to the desert, drill it, and then take out the oil, then bring it in tanks, and it is called Ugra Karma. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, that these rascals, demons, they have created Ugra Karma simply for trouble to the whole people. That's all. Khayaya Jagata Ahita. And bringing destruction near. Now there is war going on, and there may be big war, that means destruction. Simply for creating a little comfort, formally also their moving transport was there, but they do not like to remain in the formal ways because they have no other engagement. Better engagement they do not know. Here is a better engagement to come before Radha Krishna and glorify the Lord and to understand our relationship. This is our real business. But nobody is interested in the real business. They are interested in superfluous engagement. Whole day work in the office, then come here, go to the club, go to the football club, tennis club. In this way they have invented simply how to waste valuable life of this human form. They have invented. They have no sense that how this life should be utilized for stopping these prime problems, Janma Mrityu Jara. They do not. So, this Srimad Bhagavatam is giving to the whole world real life, real what is meant by life. So these are the etiquette. To take care, especially of Brahmana, old men, children, women, and cow. This is civilization. These living entities should be taken care of. Now these rascals, they are killing cows, they are making women prostitutes, and killing the children even in the womb, and there is no question of Brahman respect, and neither there is Brahman culture. Then how can we happy? And if there is no Brahminical culture in the society, then that society is less than animal society. Therefore we offer our prayers. Namo Brahmana Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha, Jagadhitaya, Krishnaya, Govindaya, Namo Namo. First reference is given, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha, Jagadhitaya. If you actually want to do some welfare activity for the benefit of the whole world, then these two things must be taken care of. Go Brahmana Hitaya, cows and Brahman. They should be given first protection. Then Jagadhitaya. Then there will be actual welfare of the whole world. They do not know. Kasi go raksha vanijam, go raksha vanijam, vaishya karma sabhava. This is the duty of the mercantile class of man, to improve agriculture, to give protection to the cows. Kisi go raksha, vanijam. And if you have got excess food, you can trade vanijam. And this is the business. The Brahmana is meant for doing the brain work. They will give advice. Just as we, Krishna consciousness movement, we are not meant for the Kshatriya's business or Vaishya's business. The devotees, but if required, they can take. The real business is, Brahmana's business is to know the Vedas, the Brahma, the Supreme Brahma, the absolute truth. He must know and he must distribute the knowledge. This is Brahmana. Kirtanam. Satatam kirtantanama. Jatantashtadirambraka. This is Brahmana business. So, we are taking this business that preach that there is God. We have got an intimate relationship with God. So you act accordingly, then you will be happy. This is our Krishna consciousness. These rascals, they have forgotten, or they do not care to know God. And that is the cause of their suffering. Yesterday that press reporter asked, what was the question?
Can you just help solve the oil control?
Yes, so what I answered.
Yes,
You did not remember?
Yes,
The solution is already there.
Yes, actually, that is the fact. But they will not take to it. They will not take to it. Now, what is the problem? It is not at all difficult. There is petrol, and it is meant for our
Bhagavandana.
On friend, Lord Krishna.
O my friend, Lord Krishna.
Shunyaha,
Shunyaha,
void.
void.
Asmi,
Asmi,
I am.
I am.
Rahitaha,
Rahitaha,
having lost.
having lost.
Nityam,
Nityam,
for all time.
for all time.
Manyase,
Manyase,
you think.
you think.
Te,
Te,
your.
Anyatha,
Anyatha, otherwise.
otherwise.
Na, never.
Never.
Ruk, mental distress.
Mental distress.
Translation. Or is it that you are feeling empty all the time because you might have lost your most intimate friend, Lord Krishna? Oh, my brother Arjuna, I can think of no other reason for you becoming so dejected.
So, Krishna was the intimate friend of Arjuna, not only to Arjuna, all the Pandavas. So they cannot tolerate separation from Krishna. This is the sign of Krishna devotion. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that I have no love for Krishna. That verse, I just can't forget. Na prema gandhasti. So you have no love for Krishna, you are always crying for Krishna, and still he says that you have no love for Krishna. No, I am crying just to make a show. Actually, I am not devotee of Krishna. Why? Because if I could have been a devotee of Krishna, how could I live without him? I have not died still, that means I have no love. This is the sign of love, that a lover cannot live for a moment without being associated with the beloved. This is sign of love. So this love can be appreciated only between Radha and Krishna, or between the gopis and Krishna, not otherwise. Actually, we do not know what is the meaning of love. It's like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Asrishva padatang pinastumam marmahatang karotuba adarsana yatha tatha va vidadhati lampata mat prananathastu saivana jugaitam nimishena chaksusha pravishayitam sunnaitam jagat sarvam govindam virahena. Govinda viraha means separation. When Radharani, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was playing the part of Srimati Radharani, Krishna, when he could not understand himself, Krishna is unlimited, he is so unlimited that Krishna himself cannot understand. That is unlimited. The unlimited cannot understand about his unlimitedness. Therefore, Krishna took the ecstasy of Srimati Radharani, and that is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That picture is very nice. Krishna taking the ecstatic love of Radharani appears as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahayana. So by worshipping Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you simultaneously worship Radha and Krishna. Radha Krishna is very difficult to worship. So, whatever we are worshipping, Radha Krishna, that is Radha Krishna in his Narayan form, Lakshmi Narayan. In the beginning, we should worship Radha Krishna in the level of Lakshmi Narayan with awe and veneration, very strictly following the rules and regulations. Otherwise, Radha Krishna in Vrindavan, the devotees, they do not worship Krishna because he is God, but they worship Krishna, not worship, it is above worship. It is simply a love. It's like loving your lover. It does not mean worship. It is spontaneous, heart's business. So that is the Vrindavan position. So, even though we are not on the high standard of the Vrindavan level, still, if we do not feel separation of Krishna, then we must know that you are not still perfect devotee of Krishna. That is what it is. Feeling separation. Therefore, Yudhishthira Maharaj could understand that Krishna is no longer on this planet, and therefore he saw so many inauspicious symptoms. Now when Arjuna came back, he was asking, why you are so morose? Have you done this, have you done that? Now he is concluding, I think your so great moroseness is due to separation from Krishna as I was feeling. The Kachit Preshtatthama. Preshtatthama. This is superlative. As in English language there is positive, comparative and superlative. Similarly in Sanskrit, Prestha is positive, Preshtatara is comparative, and Preshtattama is superlative. Krishna is the Preshtatama, beloved in the superlative degree. Kachit Preshtatame na atha Preshtatamena hridayana atmabandhuna. Atmabandhu, Suhit, in Sanskrit there are different terms. Atmabandhu, Suhit, Bandhu, Mitra, they all mean friends but of different degrees. Different. Mitra means ordinary friend. As we have got, he is my friend, that does not mean he is my intimate. So the best friend is Suhit. Suhit means without any return. If you think of somebody, how he will be happy. That is called Suhit. So, Hridayana Atmabandhuna. Krishna was always thinking of Arjuna, and that is the relationship. Krishna says, Sadhama Hridayam Mayam. As the devotee always think of Krishna, similarly Krishna also thinks of you. He thinks more. That is reciprocation. Je jathamang prapadanti, tam tathaiva vajama. If you think of Krishna 24 hours, Krishna will think of you 26 hours. Krishna is so kind. If you do some service for Krishna, Krishna will reward you 100 times. But people do not want. They think, what we shall benefit by serving Krishna? Let us serve my dog. This is the misunderstanding. And our attempt is to having the dormant love of Krishna. Everyone has got love. The stock of love is there. But it is being misused. They do not know where to place that love. So that, because they do not know, therefore they are frustrated. Therefore they are frustrated. So, our Krishna consciousness movement is simply to educate people that you are loving, you are mad after an appropriate lover who can love you also, but that you cannot find out within this material world. That you will find out when you love Krishna. That is our Krishna consciousness. It is nothing very superfluous or concocted. Everyone can understand that I want to love somebody, Hankali. But he is finding frustration because he does not love Krishna. This is all. Only if you turn your loving spirit to Krishna, then you will be fully served. Jinatma samprasid suprasidam. We are trying to peace of mind, to have peace of mind, full satisfaction. That full satisfaction can be achieved only when you learn how to love Krishna. This is the secret. Otherwise it cannot. Because you want to love and get satisfaction. That is completed when you come to the platform of loving Krishna. So these Pandavas, they are also on the level of loving Krishna. Everyone is on the platform, but it is the difference of degrees. The same love. Somebody is loving his family, somebody is loving his wife, somebody is loving his society or friendship, society, friendship, they say divinely. But the ultimate point of love is when you come to Krishna. Sabai pumsang paro dharma. Dharma means duty. That is dharma. Or the characteristic. Dharma does not mean the religious fanaticism. No. That is not the Sanskrit meaning. Dharma means the real characteristic. I have several times explained that the water is liquid. That is the eternal characteristic of water. When water becomes hard, that is not eternal characteristic of water. Water is by nature liquid. Even when the water becomes hard, just like ice, the tendency is to become liquid again liquid. So our real position, constant position is to love Krishna. But now we have become hard-hearted, not to love Krishna. Just like water becomes hard, ice, on account of some circumstantial position, when the temperature is very low, the water becomes hard. Similarly, if we do not love Krishna, then our heart should be harder and harder and harder. Heart is there for love. But why you are so hard-hearted? Why you are so much hard-hearted that we kill another fellow being or another animal, we do not care for it, for my satisfaction of the tongue, because we have become hard-hearted. Hard-hearted. On account of not being a lover of Krishna, we are all hard-hearted. Therefore, the whole world is unhappy. But if you, Hidayana, Therefore it is said, Preshta samayana atha hridayana atmabandhuna. If you love Krishna, who is our real friend, as Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Sridhamu sarvabhutana. So, when you actually become a devotee of Krishna, because Krishna's qualities are there within you, although in small quantity, so you also become Sridham Sarvabhuta. Sridham Sarvabhuta means friend of all living entities. Sridham. What is the business of Vaishnava? Vaishnava business is to become compassionate with the persons who are suffering materially. This is Vaishnava. Therefore Vaishnava's description is Vanchakalpatarvascha kripasindubhayo patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo. Patitanam pavanebhyo. Patita means fallen. So all living entities being fallen in this material condition, they are all suffering. The Vaishnava sympathy is there. Actually there is any sympathizer for the fallen conditioned soul, he is a Vaishnava. He knows how, why they are suffering. Therefore he wants to give it the information. My dear friend, you are suffering simply for forgetting your real lover, Krishna. Therefore you are suffering. This is the message, Vaishnava's message. For this message, Krishna comes himself as the supreme law. He also says, Sarvadharman parittajya mamekam sarva. Your loving propensity has been distributed in so many things. But you are not happy. Because if you don't love Krishna, whatever you do in the name of so-called love, you commit sinful life. Disobedience. For example, if you are disobedient to the state laws, that means your all activities are sinful. You may color it, this is very nice, but that is not. Nature, because you are a servant of Krishna. Jiven Swarupa Nitya Krishna Das. Your eternal position is to serve Krishna. So, without this knowledge, whatever service you are going to render to somebody else, that is simple. There is the same example. If you don't obey the state laws and you become a philanthropist, we have seen in India, when there was independence movement, not only in India, in every country, there was independence movement, many persons were hanged, condemned to death. But he was a great lover of the country. But on account of his intense feeling for loving his country, he was hanged. Because the law, he disobeyed the government law. Just try to understand. Similarly, if we disobey the supreme government law, that is called dharma. Dharma means the supreme government law. Dharmantu sakshat bhagavat prati. Dharma means, and what is that dharma? Like Krishna says, it is a very simple thing. Sarva dharman parittajya mamekam. Real religion is to surrender to Krishna or God. That is real religion. Without that point, all religions, they are cheating. Dharma projita koitava tra, Srimad Bhagavad begins. Cheating. If there is no love of God, That is not simply some ritualistic formula. That is not religion. Just like Hindus go as a ritualistic form to temple, or the Muslims go to the mosque, or the Christians go to the church. But they have no love for God, simply official. Because they have to stamp themselves with some religious mark. I belong to Hindu religion, I belong to Christian religion. That is only for fighting. That's all. Because there is no love. If you are religious, that means you must be God conscious. So if you are God conscious, if I am God conscious, what is the cause of fighting? So that point they are missing. Therefore such kind of religion is cheating religion, because there is no love. The first thing is that we have to learn how to love. Sabari pumsang paro dharma, that is first class religion. Religious system to follow. Jato bhakti radho kari. If you know how to love, adho kari. When there is question of love, then the next question will be, whom shall I love? Therefore, Krishna's another name is Adhokhaja. Adhokhaja means beyond your sense perception. Here we love something which is within the category, within the jurisdiction of my sense perception. I love a girl or a boy or somebody, my country, my society, my dog, everything. But that is within the jurisdiction of your sense perception. But God is beyond your sense perception. And yet still you have to love. That is religion. God is beyond sense perception. But if you love, although He is beyond your sense perception, then you will realize God. Sevanmukhi jivadu samavuspa. It's like we are worshipping a Radha Krishna. Those who are not lover of Krishna, they will think that this foolish person, they have brought a doll made of marble and they are simply wasting their time. You see? Because he has no love. He has no love, therefore he cannot appreciate this worship of Krishna for want of love. And one who is lover of Krishna, just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as soon as he entered the temple of Jagadara, here is my Lord, he immediately went. So, what is the difference between that is the difference. A lover of God, he can see everywhere God is present. Premanjana charita bhakti vilosanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilopana. If you are actually lover of God, then you will see God in every step, every step. Just like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, when he was being attacked by his father, he was looking over the column, pillar, and the father thought that his God might be there at the pillar. So he immediately, is your God in this pillar? Yes, my father. Immediately broke. To keep the words of his devotee, God came up. So, appearance and disappearance of God is for the devotee. Paritrana sadhunam vinasaya duskita. God comes for two business, to give protection to the devotee and to kill the demons. So for killing the demons, he does not require to come. He has got immense power. Simply by his indication, any person can be killed. There is sufficient power, Durga Devi. But he comes for his devotee, because his devotee is very much anxious. He is always seeking protection of the Supreme. So because the devotee will be satisfied by seeing him, therefore he comes. That is it. Because this devotee is always feeling separation, just to give him belief, incarnation of God comes. Pralaya parati jali ditavadasi vedam. Divine incarnation comes, just to give belief to the devotee. Otherwise he has no business. There, in India, there is a class of Hindus. They call so, but actually they are known as Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj. The Arya Samaj's opinion is why God should come. He is so great, why he should come here? The incarnation they do not believe. The Muslims also, they do not believe incarnation. They also place the same plea, why God should come, why he should appear like a human being. But they do not know, neither they can answer this question, why God should not come. They say that God cannot come. But if I put the question, why God cannot come? What is the answer? If God is all powerful, why you are curtailing this power that he cannot come? What kind of God is? God is under your law or you are under God's law. So this is the difference between lover of God and the demons. The demons cannot think. They think that maybe there is some God. He must be very formless, because he has got the experience of this form, limited. So therefore Mayavadi philosopher says that when God comes, the impersonal, he takes the form of Maya. That is called Mayavadi. They actually do not believe in God. Impersonalism, Sunnavad, Nirvishesha Sunnavadi. Some of them are Nirvishesha. Yes, there may be God, but he has no form. And Mayavadi, both of them are Mayavadi, Sunnavadi. The Buddhists and the Shankarites, they do not believe. But we, Vaishnava, we know how the atheists are cheated. Sanmohaya Suradvisham, Lord Buddha came to cheat the atheist. The atheists do not believe in God. So Lord Buddha said, yes, you are right, there is no God. But you just try to hear me, but he is God. So this is cheating. You don't believe in God, but believe in me. Yes, sir, I shall believe. And we know that he is God. He is Savadhita Buddha Sarira Jaya Jagadisha. You see, so sometimes cheating is required for the less intelligent class of man. But we are not cheating. We are very simple. Why should we cheat? Krishna said, Manvana bhava mad bhakta mad jaji mang namaskuru. So, we say, please come here. Here is Krishna. And you simply think of him. What is the difficulty? Here is Radha Krishna. And if you daily see, naturally you will have impression within your mind about Radha and Krishna. So at any place, anywhere you can think of Radha and Krishna. What is the difficulty? Manvana. You chant Hare Krishna, as soon as you chant Krishna, immediately you remember the form of Krishna in the temple, Ram Roop. Then you are hearing about Krishna, you remember about his qualities, his activities, Nam, Guna, Rup, Lila, Parikar, Vaishya. In this way, this you can practice. What is the difficulty? This is the beginning of practice. Actually Krishna is there. But because I have no eyes to see Krishna, I am thinking, where is Krishna? It is a stone statue. But he does not know the stone is also Krishna. Stone is also Krishna, water is also Krishna, earth is also Krishna, air is also Krishna. Without Krishna, there is no other existence. That the devotee can see. Therefore, whenever he sees stone, he sees Krishna. Here the atheist will say that you are worshipping stone, but they are not worshipping stone, they are worshipping Krishna because they know that there is nothing else except Krishna. Premanjana Charita Bhakti Viloja. That stage we have to arrive. How you can say stone is not Krishna? Krishna says, you have to understand, Krishna, as Krishna says, the Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Pamairapanala Vayu, Kamana Buddhiri Vacha, Vindami Prakriti Astadha, their mind, just like I am speaking, it is being recorded, and when we replay, the same sound will come, and he'll know that here is our spiritual master. But I am not there. This sound is now different from me. Vinna. Vinna means separated. But as soon as the record is played, everyone will know here is Bhaktivedanta Swami. If you know, so that requires education. That Krishna so the more you engage yourself in Krishna's service, and more you can realize Krishna. Sevan mukhi jivadu swami vaspudati. So, our process is very simple. Simply engage your tongue. Leave aside all other senses. The tongue is very strong. And tongue is our bitterest enemy. And tongue can be your most intimate friend. This tongue. Therefore the Shastra says that Sevanmukhi hi jivadu, just engage your tongue in the service of the Lord, and He will be very nice. Now what we do with the tongue? We talk of Krishna. We sing, chant of Krishna. We eat, taste. I eat Krishna Prasad. You'll understand Krishna. Any foolish person, any uneducated or any position of life, you can use your tongue for Krishna's service. Don't eat anything which is not eaten by Krishna. Your tongue becomes your most intimate friend. And don't talk anything except Krishna. If you follow these two principles, Krishna is within your grip. Thank you very much.
Jaya
ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपनाथ कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय। All glory to their Samad. All glory to their Samad. All glory to their Samad. Thank you very So, he was morose, being separated from and his elder brother was suggesting whether you are morose for this reason or that reason or this reason. Actually, he was unhappy on account of being separated from Krishna. Similarly, not only Arjuna, all of us, we are also, as Krishna, Arjuna is also a living entity. We are also living entities. So, we are also unhappy because we are separated from Krishna. These modern philosophers or scientists, they will suggest that they may go on thinking otherwise, that they can improve the world situation in their own way, but that is not possible. We are unhappy on account of being separated from Krishna. They do not know it. Just like a child. A child is crying, nobody can say why he is crying. But actually, a child is generally in crying condition, being separated from the mother. So not only it is the question of Arjuna or Krishna, every one of us. In the Upanishad it is said that Paramatma, Krishna, and the living entity, they are sitting on the same tree. Samane Vrikshe. One living entity is eating the fruit of the tree, and the other living entity is simply witnessing, Anuvanta. So Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. Ishara sarvabhutanam viddeshe Arjuna tishti. Because without his sanction, the living entity cannot do anything. sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishta. Krishna says that I am seated in everyone's heart. So the living entity wants to do something out of his own whims. Krishna says, or Krishna gives good consultation, that this will not make you happy. Don't do this. But he is persistent, he will do it. Then Krishna sanctions, Paramatma, all right, you do it at your risk. This is God. Every one of us very intimately connected with Krishna. And Krishna is sitting in everyone's heart. Krishna is so kind that he is simply waiting when this rascal will turn his face towards him. He simply is so kind. But we living entities, we are so rascal. We shall turn our face to everything except Krishna. We want to be happy with so many ideas. Everyone is making his own idea. But the rascals do not know what is the actual process for getting happy. That is Krishna. That is it. Nate vidu shartha datengi Vishnu durasaya ji bhuyasno. You can see in your country. They are trying so many things, so many skyscraper buildings, so many motor cars, so many big cities, but there is no happiness. Because they do not know what is missing. But that missing point we are giving. Here is, take Krishna in here. This is our Krishna. Krishna and the living entity, they are very intimate together. Like father and son, or friend, or master and servant. Like that. We are very much intimately connected. But because we have forgotten our intimate relationship with Krishna and trying to become happy in this material world, therefore we have undergone so much tribulation. Krishna bhuliya jiva bhogavancha. We living entities, we are trying to become happy within this material world. Why you are in the material world, why not in the spiritual world? In the spiritual world, nobody can become enjoyer, bhokta. That is only Shukti. Bhoktaram Jagrutamasa. There is no mistake. There are also living entities, but they know perfectly well that real enjoyer, proprietor is Krishna. That is spiritual. Similarly, even in this material world, if we understand perfectly well that we are not enjoyer, Krishna is enjoyer, then it is spiritual. This Krishna consciousness movement is trying to convince everyone that we are not enjoyer. Enjoyer is Krishna. Just like this whole body. The enjoyer is the stomach, and the hands and legs and eyes and ears and brains and everything. These should be engaged to find out the enjoyable things and put it in. Similarly, we are part and parcel of God and Krishna. We are not enjoyers. Every religion is accepted. Just like in Christian religion also, it is said, "Oh God, give us our daily bread." We cannot manufacture. It must come from God. That is Vedic. But Nitya Nityana Chetana Chetana. Ego jo bahuna vidudanta. Lord and Krishna, He gives everything necessary for life, as you like. But if you accept your enjoyable things as you like, then you become enjoyable. But if you accept things to be enjoyed by you, then as Krishna offers you, then you make, that's like a diseased patient. If he wants to enjoy life in his own whimsical way, he continues. But if he accepts the modes of life according to the direction of the physician, then he becomes free. So there are two methods, pravritti and nivitti. Pravritti means, I have got inclination to eat this or to enjoy this, why not? I have got my freedom. But you have no freedom, sir. You are simply, that is Maya. You have no freedom. We get experience. Suppose there is very nice palatable food. If I think, let me eat as much possible, the next day I will have to starve. Immediately disengage or indulge. You cannot violate the laws of Krishna, laws of Krishna. That is not possible. You are not at all independent. Because these rascals, they will not understand. They are always thinking that if that is the cause of all nonsense. Nobody is in. How you can be? Nobody is independent, neither you can be independent, neither nobody is independent. That's actually. Who is independent? You are sitting so many boys and girls who can say, I am independent. No, nobody can say. So this is our mistake, and by misusing our independence, we are suffering in this material world in so many ways. That has to be reformed, that has to be checked, and that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who has reached Vivet Sarup point in God. We living entities, we are eternally servant of Krishna. That is our purpose. But if we deny this position, so why shall I become servant of Krishna? I am independent. Then suffering immediately. Krishna Buliyaji Bhagavancha Kare, as soon as he desires to enjoy independently, immediately, that means immediately is captured by one. Krishna Buliyaji Bhagavancha Kare, Pasate Mahatare Chapodiya. It's very easy to understand. Just like if you don't care for the government laws, if you want to be independent, that means immediately you are in the classes of sport. You have got to create. It is already there. So our position is always dependent on God. We should understand. This is the law. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has a song. Manasa deho geho jo kuch more. Bhaktinu tuva pade nanda kuch. This mistake is going on. That I am independent king and my soldiers are my society, community, family, or so many. But dehapatta kalatradishu atmasaineshu asassu api tasya nidhanam pramatya vasyannapi. Just like a man fights, just like Hitler declared war, or so many wars are declared, this man is declared. Everyone is thinking I am independent. So, and we are thinking that we have got so many soldiers, so many atomic bombs, and so many aeroplanes, which have come out glorious. Similarly, each and every one of us, we are thinking, I am independent, and my wife, my children, my society, they are my soldiers. If I am in danger, they will help me. This is called Maya. Pramatta tasya nidhanam pasyannapi na pasyati. Because we have become bad after this so-called independence of God, we are thinking these things will help us, will protect us. That is God. Tasya nidhanam, everyone will be destroyed. Nobody will be able to give us protection. If real protection is wanted, you will have to take protection of Krishna. That is the instruction of Bhagavad. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. You rascal, you are thinking that so many things will give you protection, that will not be possible. You will be finished and your so-called protector and friends and soldiers, they will be finished. Don't depend on them. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam. Just surrender and I will give you protection. This is real. Everyone is falsely thinking independent, but is depending on false platform. That is the mistake of it. They are thinking of protection from a tilt-turning platform, material. So we have to take shelter of Krishna. Krishna is very friendly to all of us. Therefore he comes down from Vaikuntha to inform this. That is Bhagavad Gita. And that is elaborately explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the only thing. So the crisis, people are faced with so many crises, problems, that I told in the airport. The reporter asked me, what is the solution of this crisis? The solution is Krishna consciousness, it is already there. But he rascal will not read it. Solution is already there. He Arabian thinking, Arabians think that this oil is Krishna's property. And the others purchasers, they also think Krishna's property. Then they must agree also, America also must agree that the land of America is also Krishna's property. If you think that the Arabian oil is Krishna's property, God's property, we shall take it by force, then why the Arabians should not be allowed to come from the desert and live in America? But the foolish, they will not come, they are called United Nations. But United Nations means simply committing mistake. That is their business. Why don't you unite it? Yes, this Arabian oil is Krishna's property. Similarly, the Australian land or the African land or this American land, so vast tract of land. But no, you cannot come here. You have to go. Immediately. You have to go to the parliament. So this nonsense, this rascals, all these politicians, they are spoiling the situation, but they are so big rascals, they will not accept this solution. Take Krishna consciousness and everything will be solved. That's a fact. Mula, and they are so rascal, duskituna, and full of sinful activities. Namāna duskituna mula, prabhupadanti nāna, and lowest of the mankind. So always remember that our preaching work is dealing with this kind of men. Duskituna means full of sinful activities, mula, rascals, nāna, lowest of the mankind. and Maya, Vipagyana, and they are thinking they are very much advanced in education, but full number one, Maya has taken their real knowledge. Maya, Vipagyana. Asuri Bhagavata, why all these things? Because they are godless. Only fault is godless. Asuri Bhagavata. Because they have taken the position, there is no God. These big scientists, they are trying to prove there is no God. This creation is due from matter, from chemical. The water has come from chemical combination, hydrogen, oxygen. These are all foolish theories, and they are getting Nobel Prize. They are getting Nobel Prize. This is the position. Therefore, from this verse we should know, even Krishna Sakha Krishna, Bhakta Ratna Abhipulpata. Nana, these last guys, I'll say our elder brother, advanced, that's suggesting this is the cause of, this is the cause of, this is the cause of, this is the cause of. When the only cause is Krishna, forgetfulness of Krishna, that they do not know. The only cause. Krishna Bhuliyaji, the Bhagavan Shakhare, Pachate Mayatari Zapuri. This is the cause. So try to preach this fact, but not that everyone will accept, but even a few percent, 1% of the whole population accept. Just like in the sky there is one moon and there are millions of stars, very useless. Don't you have millions of stars? But one more, dispels the whole darkness of the night. Only at least those who are taken to Krishna consciousness, you become, each of you become an enlightened doer. And these so-called glowworms, they will hardly able to see it. That's a fact. Don't remain a glowworm, just become a sun and moon. Then people will be happy, he will be happy. Thank you very much. Yeah. Now it is Arati.
12 minutes.
Oh, 12 minutes. I thought it was Arati time. All right, go on, Kirtan. Bhogarati Kirtan.
Bhaktivedanta